Judgment and the call to remember. The garden of the sun faded gently behind him, but the warmth lingered. The little fool walked with a glow in his chest and gold on his shoulders, but the world around him began to change again. Not darker, not colder, just deeper. The wind carried music now, not a melody he knew, but one he had somehow remembered. A horn sounded in the distance, clear, ancient, and full of light. He followed the sound until he reached a vast open space where the ground shimmered like glass and the sky pulsed like a heartbeat. And then he saw them. Figures rising from the earth, from the water, from the air, men, women, and children, all glowing with new light, not like ghosts and not like people, like souls waking up after a long, long sleep. Floating above them was a radiant angel. Their arms were wide, and the horn was in his hand. Surrounded by golden fire and soft clouds, his eyes met the little fool's, and he smiled without lips. "I've been calling you," said the angel. "You're ready to remember." "Remember what?" the little fool asked. The angel pointed to his heart. "Who you are, who you've always been, beneath the masks and the fear and the forgetting." The little fool felt his heart pound. Every step he'd taken, every lesson he'd had, every tear, every joy, it all rose up around him like a story finally being read out loud. He saw the magician's spark, the high priestess knowing, the devil's illusion, and the star's peace. Each moment flashed like lightning, not as separate pieces, but as one long journey. "I thought I had to become someone," the little fool whispered. "You already are someone," said the angel. "You just had to wake up." And as this horn sounded, the little fool felt something rise inside of him. It was as light as air, but strong as thunder. He saw his old selves, the scared one, the stubborn one, the seeker, the sleeper. He looked at them now with love, not to reject them, but to integrate them. The little fool closed his eyes and said, "I forgive myself." And then he said a little bit louder, "I accept myself. I remember who I am." The angel placed a feathered kiss on his forehead, and suddenly the sky cleared and the air shifted, and the path ended. Or maybe it opened, because now the little fool knew judgment is not about being judged. It's about answering the call of your soul and rising to meet it. Judgment is the soul's awakening. Judgment is the archetype of rebirth, truth, and divine calling. This is not external judgment. It's the moment your higher self calls your current self forward and says, "It is time. You remember, now rise." This card represents the resurrection of the real you, after illusion has fallen away. There is no shame, there is no fear, just clarity and choice. The angel, this is Archangel Gabriel, is blowing a trumpet. This is the divine announcement, not just sound, it's a frequency awakening. Gabriel is the messenger of truth and destiny. The trumpet is your soul signature being reactivated. The people rising from their graves. This is not literal death, this is symbolic death. These are the parts of you that you buried, your dreams, your truth, your soul mission. Now they rise. The ocean and the mountains in the background. The ocean is your subconscious, and the mountains are your soul's journey. You've crossed the emotional underworld, that's the moon, and now you stand at the edge of transcendence. The white flag with a red cross is surrender, purification. The red cross is the union of spirit and matter, the resurrection through integration. The deeper meaning of the judgment card. Judgment isn't about being good or bad, it's about being honest. What's no longer aligned must be released. What's real must now be embodied. This card shows up when you're done playing small. You're done avoiding your voice, and you're done hiding from your calling. You've passed the tests. You faced the fire. And now comes the choice. Do you rise as you really are, or do you go back to sleep? The return to the mission. In esoteric traditions, judgment is tied to the soul body, the Akashic records, and the cosmic reawakening of soul contracts. In Atlantean terms, this card represents the call of the council, when starseeds and soul messengers were summoned to remember their roles and beginning to rebuild. Judgment isn't just about you. It's about your frequency being necessary for the collective grid. You are a tone, a code, a presence this timeline needs. This card marks a contract fulfilled or reignited. You've completed a karmic cycle. What rises now is pure dharma, your soul's blueprint without distortion. You are being asked to step into your full expression. This isn't a test, it's a summon. You know who you are now. Stop performing. Take the mask off. Start proclaiming. The people rising are the old aspects of you. Your inner child, your past lives, your silent selves are all returning for integration. This is a soul wholeness in motion. Judgment is an energetic trumpet blast. Expect dreams, signs, synchronicities, and psychic breakthroughs. You are being called from within and without. Listen to that still small voice. Affirmations for the Judgment card. I rise in truth, and I reclaim every part of my sacred voice. I am ready. I am whole. I am called, and I say yes. Journal prompts. What am I finally ready to claim about who I am without apology or performance? What soul message is rising in me that I've been afraid to fully speak or share? What parts of myself are returning now, and how can I honor them? The associated cards are death. What you released, judgment, is what returns in purified form. The Lovers, the conscious choice to align with truth. The Hierophant, sacred teaching. Judgment is a sacred activation. The Star card, hope returned. Judgment brings the purpose. And the World is the final integration after the soul has risen.